What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two White Guys in their 30s doing a podcast. My name's James, but you can call me Jokes. His name's AJ, but you can call him AJ. AJ, what do we have in store for the people today?
Well, I'll tell you. High energy Jeopardy round 2. Here we go, guys. What is on the game show for today? All right, Jeopardy round 2, everybody. James, we're going to cut right into this. Pick a category.
I'm giving the microphone little kissies. All right. I assume that I should not start with intermission, so why don't we start with AI Decipher for 100?
AI Decipher for 100. Here we go. You need to tell me what the prompt was.
Oh man, let me take this in. So there's a Super Bowl trophy. There's I don't know who number 32 for the Raiders is. I believe 89 is Devontae Adams. I like the mismatched numbers on the shoulder to the chest. To my knowledge, that looks like Hunter Renfrow if he was raised in a prison, I guess. There's a guy on a police car that's also Raiders branded. Somebody's face is certainly on that scoreboard. With a bunch of corrupted American flags. Raiders Super Bowl criminal edition.
You know what? That's close enough in my eyes, but let's see what the exact. I just copy and pasted the prompt. The Las Vegas Raiders winning the Super Bowl, but immediately going to jail afterward for breaking a law. All right. There we go. Choose a category.
Let's keep it going. AI Decipher for 200. What was that?
All right.
What was that?
I wish I could zoom into this. I don't know. I'm just bullshitting. I can't zoom in.
Let's see. It's a guy gripping a fat glizzy. He's trying to hork it down his slob hole, but it's a little too big for his mayo chute. He's drizzling the mayo onto it, even though there's really only mustard visible on the glizzy at this point. And he's wearing like business attire. So I'm going to say office worker mayonnaise hot dog.
A man trying to put mayo on his hot dog, but the hot dog is just too big. Even though those things don't make sense contextually, because doesn't matter how big the hot dog is. The prompt did a decent job. Sometimes the prompt and the AI just don't work. So don't be too surprised. Here we go.
All right. Why don't we jump over to AI commercial for 100? Yeah, I just love this. Wow. This meat, yeah. Squirt more of the liquid back into the tube, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's red sauce. From the finest red ingredients, like that thing and that other thing. Everyone here is wearing red, and we're all bearded white guys for some reason. This is like a hot sauce, but for white people who can't handle spice. Do you want to have a spicy personality when you talk to manager, but not have spice on food? Use red sauce. It goes in cup and also through straw. There are weird beads. This guy's not okay. That's not how mouth or pizza work. And these people very excited for white people to enjoy red sauce. Ah, red sauce. Put it on bread. Put it on other thing that's not bread. Red sauce. Also, mayonnaise.
All right.
Why don't we do football or balls for 100?
Here we go. James, is this a football or is this testicles?
It almost looks like Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Like, it looks like a creature that swallowed a football maybe or something. So I'm going to say football.
That was the image.
Nope, it was a testicles chart.
Finally, you got one wrong. All right, go ahead.
All right, let's keep pushing with this category. Football or balls for 200.
All right, football or balls?
I mean, this feels like this should have been the 100, I guess, but I'm going to go with football.
Incorrect. As you can see. Can you see it?
Well, it's not incorrect. It's just either answer would have been correct. Are those your balls by chance?
Oh, I love that. So, I mean, they're not all like that. You want to keep going?
Yeah. 300, please. Let me get some points in this category, goddammit.
The longest ever recorded. This happened in 1971 and lasted until liquids were pouring off of people and nothing was left in their bodies.
The longest ever recorded. This happened in 1971 and lasted until liquids were pouring off of people and nothing was left in their bodies. 1971. Jonestown? I don't know.
What was the Christmas Day NFL game of 1971 through 72 season during the AFC Divisional Round playoff game between the Kansas City Chiefs and Miami Dolphins, where the game lasted for 82 minutes and 40 seconds. This was obviously the game time. And required 2 overtimes to reach its conclusion. It was the longest NFL game ever played.
Let's keep it going with 400.
A growth in cells, which affects around 8,850 men annually, typically between the ages of 15 and 34.
I don't know. Ball cancer?
That's it.
You can get testicular cancer at age 15. Balls are balls for 500s.
Rowdy, the buckaroo who keeps smiling and smiling and smiling, gets all the ladies, and probably men too.
Football mascot.
All right. Any guess on more specific?
Rowdy the buckaroo? I mean, is it the Dallas Cowboys mascot?
That's it.
Their names are so weird.
I mean, I don't know why they're named to begin with. Like, nobody knows the names of these mascots. We're going to start with Intermission. It's going to be a photo op and the Get to Know James, like always. I don't remember which is which, so let's jump right into it. Get to Know James. All right, so here we go. James, go ahead and explain to us about your past life here.
As you can see, this is AJ's mother and a young AJ before his hair darkened after this incident. AJ's mom was trying to desperately shelter him from what was going on behind him. I obviously was making them a healthy lunch with the help of my friend Bird with a human penis. Unfortunately, at that time, my hands were frozen in place, so I had to use my erect penis and Bird with a human penis's penis in order to close the sandwich together without everything spilling out. The sandwich, however, reminded me that I had forgotten the mayo, which AJ had sneakily run off with, and so I was soon to bring over the sandwich to him so that he could add the mayo, even though he didn't want to and was told to look away. But that's why AJ's hair darkened and then eventually fell out, is the trauma from this day.
And fun fact, apparently I was also a girl, like this girl in this picture here. Now you guys know the truth about my past, so you got 2 and 1 for that.
It's 2023. No one's allowed to judge. Oh, it's 2024 now. Happy New Year. Spoiler alert for when this is being recorded.
The photo op is next.
Oh boy. All right, well, this is obviously one of our fun trips to the movies, just you, me, and your wife as a throuple, as we normally are. This is when obviously as you know, I get like skinnier when I before I ejaculate, and then when I ejaculate, all my mass sort of re-expands. So this is sort of like the halfway point. Like, obviously we had just had sex a couple of hours ago in the movie theater bathroom, so I had blown back up, but this is part of the tightening process where my body reconsumes itself to create all the protein it needs for my massive amounts of sperm. And we decided to commemorate the occasion with a photo op here at the ICE Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer production at the Gaylord National Hotel. You had clearly failed to wash all of the cum off after our little bathroom excursion off of your face there, and had also forgotten to get dressed again. The mayonnaise was very traumatized based on what happened. There's also 2 references to Henry that I'm not sure needed to be included, what with the Frankenstein face and then the bee. And then for some reason, this movie theater also has a picture of you and me as homoerotic cowboys, which is part of a set of photos that we took so that when you and I are out of town, your wife isn't left lonely.
We have some callbacks here. The baby with the gun that was actually AI generated, by the way, and it was a pain in the ass.
Did not even see the baby with the gun. Also didn't see Bird with a human penis on Rudolph's nose.
And the mayonnaise jar here had a baby.
All right, so I'm going to do over 900 for 100, AJ.
All right, with 340 attempts, this person managed to accumulate 1,653 on the ground in one season in 2022.
Oh man, who was it that had fucking like the lowest yards per carry? Wait, that's Jacobs, isn't it?
There it is.
Yeah. It was just a rough fucking season. Over 900 for 200, please. End sentence.
With 1,151 on the day, this important event marked a non-stop, action-packed day sure to keep fans hard for years.
I'm just trying to remember the game. It was like fucking crazy high numbers. Give me a second. Oh, fuck. Who was it? It was crazy. Was this the... No, it couldn't have been the Miami game, right? This wasn't this year's Miami versus Denver game.
The 2017 Super Bowl game where the Patriots and Eagles combined for
1,155 yards of offense.
All right.
Keep it pushing for 300.
The number was 967, obtained by the man who had the money shot that never missed in 2019.
The money shot that never missed. Is this the amount of yards Leonard Fournette managed to cobble together in 2019?
This was Drew Brees during the Saints-Colts game where his completion percentage was 96.7, which is 967.
Oh, right, when he was batting a perfect game, and then he finally had like an incompletion on like his 21st or 22nd pass. All right, 400, please.
Somehow, hitting a snap count of 1,024, he must have been exhausted after finishing his load in 2022.
I gotta guess Max Crosby.
Who was the Arizona Cardinals defensive end, Zaven Collins? Didn't really live up to his potential, in my opinion, but he did play a lot, so there's something.
Clean it up.
Hitting 919 in 2004, this long endeavor lasted all day, breaking the record.
919 in 2004. Is this the total number of points ever scored by an NFL player? Is this Vinny's record as the highest scoring player of all time?
There you go. What was the number of men
Sparks.
Lisa Sparks fucked to break the record of fucking the most men in a 24-hour period? I don't know how you didn't get that, James. That was just pretty pathetic, honestly.
I mean, you know, we do have to recognize the heroes that move about in our society unseen and uncredited. So it's important to draw attention to this issue here on this podcast. All right, let's move on to AI Decipher for 300.
All right. What was the AI prompt used for this image?
Skyline Chili Cincinnati Bengals football party.
One man eating spaghetti and mayo, and another man eating spaghetti. Sad because they lost their first game they played during the fantasy playoffs. Yep.
That looks like diced onions, though. It doesn't look like mayonnaise to me.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
Just mayonnaise, baby. All right, 400.
What was the prompt?
Man sad that he can't have mayonnaise. Except mayonnaise is spelled with a weird extra line on the end.
A man stares sadly at an empty jar of mayonnaise. He wishes it were full. He had planned to marry the jar of mayonnaise, but his parents didn't respect his wishes, so he had to end things, but it haunts him. And the AI, that's all they could give me. They were unable to put that amount of feeling.
Obviously, visibly full jar of mayonnaise.
Yeah, they let me down on this.
There's also a knife, so they took to end it all a little differently than...
Finish it off.
It's the world's smallest image. Man raptured to heaven in cloud of mayonnaise as sinners suffer on earth.
Reality splitting into other realities, which further shatter into our own minds, destroying the lie that we are unique, leading to the fact that life is pointless and darkness clouds our every waking moment. All right, you got 2 left.
Hey, AJ, what's going on here for 100? A human whose facial hair appears to be made out of fried chicken is having their facial hair harvested by this woman whose hair and fingertips are either covered in mayonnaise or cum. I mean, those are some gnarly fucking fingers for sure, especially the one with the extra 2 joints.
All right, and guys, this is our last one of the game. We have AI commercial number 2. James, you are going to voice along this commercial just like you did previously. This one has some sound.
All right, AI generated barbecue. It put malt liquor next to the grill. Bunch of people, it's a light beer commercial. Things are on fire and there's all sorts of different styles of bottles. There's country music and that guy's drinking real weird. That lady was really fucking tall. This is getting really sexual. Was that a flaming penis? Oh God. I mean, yeah, just a lot of very phallic arrow zip below or whatever the fuck that said.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Those Russian beer commercials are getting fucking weird, man.
All right, guys. That was our game. I hope you guys liked Jeopardy round 2. James killed it for the most part. The only one that fucked him up was football or balls category. See you next time on
Unnamed Podcast, two white guys in their 30s, etc.
Football or balls. Football or balls.
Sexual style.
Football balls.
Because there's one thing we love talking about. Boy, we love talking about fucking. I could just talk about fucking all night long. Ooh, yeah, I just want to talk about fucking. You ever just want to talk about fucking, man? You ever put it in somebody, man? You ever fuck somebody?
Yeah. Did you ever take your little pee-pee out and work it till it's hard, maybe spit on it a little bit, and then you ever put it inside somebody?